everybody, my name is Jill and I work with Saddlebook. Today I'm going to show you producers how to set up draw preferences for your events. We'll go through how to set those up in your classes, how that will look when you go to assign the draws, how your writers can select their draw preferences, and then how that looks on the draws page that is available to the public. Let's get to it. All right, so once we have our classes set up, we can go to the gear on the right of the class, go to settings, and then data. So this is where we'll set the draw preferences up that we would like to choose. So there are several options that you could pick from, and just depending on how you run your race is how you'll want to select those. So sometimes we have people who will do early, middle, and late options. We have people that will choose morning and afternoon. Just depends on how you run your race and how you want that to go. So for this example, we are going to do early, and then we're going to allow 25 slots for the early race. And this can be any number that you would like it to be. For the middle option, I'm not going to put a limit. I'm just going to let as many people as would like to be in the middle choose middle. And then late, we'll also put 30 here. And you can leave it as this. You can also add no preference. So that's how that would look. If you want there to be different options, so say morning, you can choose morning, and then afternoon, as many people as would want to run there. For this example, we'll leave it as early, middle, and then late has no limit, so as many people as want to run late can choose late, and then they can also choose no preference for this example. We'll update the course, and then in class 100, I've already set that up, so we'll go ahead and look at the draw page now. So as you can see, there are preferences here, and they'll be separated by group. So when we go to do the draw, you can draw by group. So we can do all of the earlies, all of the middles, and all of the lates together, and it will just shuffle them and randomize them within that group. If you have no preference groups, or you want to be able to draw multiple groups, you can click here, draw multiple groups. And then you can just slide this bar to show how many you want to draw per group. So if we wanted to mix in the late draws and the no preference draws, we can do all of the late draws and all of the no preference draws at one time, and then draw. And as you can see, they're mixed in together within those groups. If we test an entry, when your writers go to select their class, they'll be able to choose early, middle, late, or no preference for this example. And you can see on the ones that we put a limit on, the 27 of 30 or 28 of 30, that those are what is still available to be selected for those. So we'll go ahead and choose middle in this example, and then submit the entry. And then on the entry itself, your writers can see that they chose middle, and that's what their draw preference is. If you go to the reports drop down and then go to draws, you can see that the draws have not been assigned for this class, so there isn't draw numbers, it just shows TBD, but you can see the preferences. So for example, Lindsay Dalton on Buzz chose no preference, Jill Perkins on Happy shows early, and then Naomi Saddlebook on Rookie shows early, and then Naomi on XO shows middle. So it'll show those options on this page as well. And that's how you set up draw preferences. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more helpful videos.
And that takes me back to our mission statement, which is simply put, to give you more time with your horse, more time for the things that matter.